New Jersey Farm Bureau has proudly served New Jersey farmers for more than 100 years, and it continues to work towards growing a stronger and more vibrant future for agriculture.
We love our agriculture and the people that work it and live it, but you can't do it alone. Being part of the New Jersey Farm Bureau unites us with one voice for all of agriculture, big and small, from High Point to Cape May.
New Jersey Farm Bureau works for all of agriculture, representing the interests of every commodity with state and federal legislators and regulatory agencies.
We have so many land issues, we have so many regulatory issues that we have to deal with, especially in an urban state like New Jersey, and the individual farmer just does not have the time to monitor this. That's why it's so important that the average farmer has an advocacy group like Farm Bureau that has a professional staff able to identify all the issues facing us.
What I see Farm Bureau doing is they're our largest advocate for us farmers. When issues come up, it's normally during the growing season, and we don't have the time to go and reach out to our elected officials as easily as it is for Farm Bureau, who have an office right across the street from the Capitol.
Farm Bureau is a huge part of the future of farming in the state because it's a huge advocate for farmers. Farmers are busy, we're doing 10,000 things, and we don't always have time to advocate the way that we would want to, and that's sort of a great spot that Farm Bureau fills for us.
Farmers don't always have time to go out and be an advocate for agriculture, especially in the legislature, testifying in front of the Senate committees and the Senate hearings. They do all that, and it allows you to work on the farm and not have to be running to Trenton every day.
New Jersey has the market. It's a tough place to farm because it is an urban state, but New Jersey Farm Bureau provides a forum for all farmers to get together, talk about their problems, to be a voice in Trenton, to really be a voice for agriculture, an advocate for agriculture.
Farm Bureau is there as the voice of farmers. They've got the experienced professional staff that work with the legislature, for the state agencies that want to restrict or limit some of the things you can do on farms. Farm Bureau is there to work to keep those options open.
Farm Bureau really ensures that the business of agriculture is economically viable here in New Jersey. The regulatory environment in New Jersey is really tough. However, I think that's buffered greatly by our involvement in Farm Bureau, where we are greatly respected in Trenton, where we can engage in the political process and in policy development to help ensure that there's an environment that's viable for agriculture to survive and thrive.
New Jersey Farm Bureau keeps its members up to date on current issues through its newsletter, website, and social media.
I, along with other members of Farm Bureau, I'm sure wait for the weekly newsletter. It's a piece of information that brings you up to date on many different aspects of what's going on in agriculture.
For small farmers, information is key, and the Farm Bureau provides that with a weekly newsletter and ongoing information about what's changing in the industry.
Members also have access to Farm Bureau staff when they have specific questions.
New Jersey Farm Bureau does a tremendous job in being able to support the farmers in New Jersey. They have staff that are informed and can be able to answer questions for us, any kind of problem. They're happy to do it day and night. As we know, farming doesn't end on Friday afternoon, so sometimes a quick phone call to a staffer can help us put aside worries for the weekend and we can continue to keep farming.
I think small-scale farming is poised to grow, especially with the help of Farm Bureau. It also provides an outlet where people can get involved, make a call, kind of phone a friend if they need to, and understand what the challenges are for them.
I think New Jersey Farm Bureau is definitely going to be and always has been in the forefront of any agricultural issues. I go back to my days when I was president, how many times and often I heard from committee members, I'm going to reserve my opinion until I hear from the Farm Bureau guy.
New Jersey Farm Bureau offers many ways for members to lead, including the Young Farmers and Ranchers Program, the Women's Leadership Committee, and with county boards of agriculture and the State Board of Directors.
Got involved in Farm Bureau right out of the gate. Had some really good mentors here in Morris County, some senior farmers who welcomed young people into the Morris County Board of Agriculture. Very quickly got involved in Young Farmers and Ranchers, and that's where I began to understand the value of being a Farm Bureau member.
I was a freeholder in Burlington County for 15 years, and it was a great experience. And I give Farm Bureau credit for that because I got to take part as a young farmer in their discussion meet at the local and the national level. That gave me a wealth of experiences. I got to go to Trenton and meet legislators, get a feeling for both sides of issues.
I think that one of the things that New Jersey Farm Bureau does really well is that they listen to all the directors from the counties. Farming is not just a lifestyle, it's a whole legacy that we pass down. So they get all the input on a very, very local level. And then you can take all that information with your expertise, rely on Farm Bureau to be able to go across the street, per se.
New Jersey Farm Bureau is part of the American Farm Bureau Federation, an organization with more than 5 million members, giving members the chance to network, socialize, and learn with other farmers across the country.
One of the things that I really enjoy about Farm Bureau is the camaraderie that we share with other members and other farmers throughout the state and throughout the nation. I've been able to meet people from all walks of life, growing and raising every type of commodity and livestock that you can imagine.
When I went to the Farm Bureau convention in Phoenix, Arizona, that was amazing. I loved it. That was such a great mixture of meeting people from all over the country and learning and sort of seeing what agriculture in another part of the country had to offer.
By being members of Farm Bureau on the national level, you are brought together. You're all farmers and you're all talking about the same issues. Scale is always different, people are always different, the situation is different, but the problems and the successes are all the same.
Working as part of Farm Bureau, all farmers, large and small, no matter their commodity, make New Jersey agriculture stronger and more successful. Agriculture stands taller when farmers stand together.
If you want to have a successful farm business in New Jersey, you've got to be engaged in the process of developing policies that impact our industry. And there's no better place to be involved in policy development in agriculture than through the New Jersey Farm Bureau.
Farm Bureau has been a great catalyst for urban agriculture and has been involved over the past couple of years in helping see that it does grow and has its place for the future.
My yearly dues into the Farm Bureau membership is an actual investment in the future of agriculture.
If you care about agriculture in New Jersey, you should be a member of Farm Bureau. You don't have to have a farm to be a member, you just have to have an interest in what happens in agriculture in New Jersey.
I think between the efforts of individual farmers and then working together as a group, particularly through the New Jersey Farm Bureau, that New Jersey agriculture has a great future.
There's been many great accomplishments by Farm Bureau in the past 100 years, and I'm sure there will be many more in the next 100 years.
Everybody's future depends on a strong agriculture, a strong Farm Bureau. You are Farm Bureau. You are the grassroots. Be Farm Bureau proud.